warriors. His spirit carries the memory of angelic protection. His DNA carries a spark that does not come from the earthly family you know, but from a lineage touched directly by heaven. This is not something you need to fear. This is something you must honor. This is something you must prepare for. Because a moment is coming, very soon, when the world around him will shift, and he will begin to show the signs of who he truly is. Archangel Michael whispers, this was not told earlier because the time was not right. But now the world is changing. Energies around him are rising. Forces that were sleeping have awakened. The divine blueprint inside him has started to activate. You have noticed strange things about your son, the sudden intuition. The dreams he can't explain, the times he speaks words that feel far older than his age, the moments where he stands or sits in silence as if he is listening to something beyond the physical world. These are not coincidences. These are signals. These are reminders from heaven that the truth about him is unfolding. God says, do not be troubled. Do not panic. I have already protected him. I have already protected you. You must not fear this revelation. Instead, open your heart and listen. When God chose him, he also chose you. When God placed him on this earth, he placed you beside him. You were not just chosen to be his parent, you were chosen to witness his calling, to support his purpose. To guard him until he steps into the identity heaven has written for him. Your son carries within him the spiritual DNA of a family connected to divine leadership, divine wisdom, divine intuition, and divine strength. The family he is connected to is not measured by earthly status, it is measured by heavenly significance. This is a lineage that produces healers, protectors, visionaries, individuals who break generational curses, individuals who carry light into the darkest corners of the world. This is why, even as a child, he often felt different, separate, or misunderstood. Chosen souls rarely fit into ordinary molds. Their path is shaped differently. Their spirit vibrates at a higher frequency. Their purpose attracts spiritual attention. And this is why Archangel Michael stands guard over him. My child, listen again, your son is not alone. He has never been alone. He was sent with protection from the moment he entered the world. Many times when he was asleep, angels stood around him. Many times when he was walking, an unseen hand guided him. Many times when he almost stumbled into the wrong place, divine intervention redirected him. You thought he was lucky. You thought he was just fortunate. But no, he was protected by divine appointment. But now the urgency arises, not because something bad will happen, but because a great shift is coming. Heaven needs you to understand the truth so you can help him rise into the fullness of who he is. God says, the world cannot teach him who he is. Only heaven can. And you, my child, are the one I trust for this mission. This truth was kept hidden to protect him from early interference, unnecessary fear, or confusion, but now the time has come for full revelation. Your son carries the lineage of a spiritually anointed family, a family once connected to great wisdom and prophetic dreams, a family guided by divine guardians, a family that has survived countless battles because God Himself defended them. This is the lineage your son belongs to. He may look like everyone else, but spiritually he is marked, chosen, appointed, and set apart. Archangel Michael says, "Do not underestimate the calling on this child. Do not dismiss the fire that burns inside him. Do not ignore the sensitivity he carries. Do not ignore the dreams he sees. Do not ignore the instincts he has. Everything inside him was placed there by God. The emotions he feels deeply are not weaknesses, they are signals from the divine realm. The courage he shows unexpectedly is not random, it is inherited strength. The compassion he carries is not taught, it is born from his eternal identity. My child, God says, you must prepare your heart. You must strengthen your spirit. You must not doubt this revelation. The path ahead requires your faith, your understanding, your patience. There will be moments when your son may feel confused about who he is. In those moments, God will use you to remind him of His light. There will be moments when he feels burdened by emotions or responsibilities he cannot explain. It is because chosen souls carry more spiritual weight. But do not worry. Nothing will go wrong with you. Nothing will go wrong with him. Heaven is with both of you. This revelation is not meant to scare you. It is meant to awaken you. You are not dealing with an ordinary child. You are dealing with a soul chosen from a heavenly lineage to walk through an earthly life with divine purpose. You must speak life over him. You must pray for him. You must reassure him when he feels overwhelmed. Because soon, very soon, he will begin to shine in ways you never expected. God says, your son will rise. Your son will be protected. Your son will discover his calling. And as he discovers it, blessings will begin flowing toward your family that no one will be able to stop, no one will be able to block, and no one will be able to interfere with. Everything that once tried to limit him will collapse. Every unseen battle around him will be stopped by divine command. My child, hear the final words of this urgent message. Your son belongs to a chosen family, a family touched by heaven, a family protected by angels, a family whose spiritual inheritance has now passed into him. His DNA carries destiny. His spirit carries power. His future carries divine light. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Do not worry. God will be with you. God will be with him. Nothing will go wrong with you. Nothing will go wrong with him. You are safe. You are protected. You are guided. And now that you know the truth, heaven will begin unfolding the next chapter for both of you. my beloved child. Take a deep breath, because what is being opened for you right now is not a normal message, not a simple whisper, not a casual sign. This is a divine revelation that has been waiting for the right moment to reach your heart. God says He waited for the hour when you would be spiritually ready, emotionally steady, and open enough for the truth to enter your life without fear. And Archangel Michael stands right beside you now, with his sword of light drawn, saying with firm authority, "Do not ignore this. This is urgent, my child. You must listen." For a long time, heaven has watched over your son, his struggles, his pain, his confusion, his silent victories that nobody clapped for, the tears he wiped alone, the nights when he felt misunderstood even by the people who loved him. You have prayed for him, cried for him, worried for him, and trusted God for him. What you didn't know is that your prayers created a shield around him that even darkness feared to approach, and now God says, it is time to reveal what has been hidden for years, what even you didn't imagine, what even the world cannot explain. Your son carries a DNA that does not belong to ordinary people. Your son's spiritual lineage is from the family of divine warriors. Your heart may tremble a little as you read this, but do not be afraid. Heaven is not revealing this to shock you, but to prepare you, uplift you, strengthen you, and transfer the true spiritual authority that has always belonged to your bloodline. For so long, you have blamed yourself for his struggles, for his behavior, for his challenges, for choices he made, for storms that he walked through. You thought maybe you failed, maybe you weren't enough, maybe something went wrong. But God says, you didn't fail. You raised someone meant for a destiny so powerful that darkness fought him since birth. Your son is not weak. He is not lost. He is not broken. He is chosen. He is marked. He carries a spiritual fire that cannot be dimmed, and God says, this is why he was attacked so much. This is why he felt different from everyone else. This is why he struggled with identity, with direction, with emotions, with people who never understood his spirit. Because he is from the lineage of those who conquer battles that others run away from. Archangel Michael now steps forward and says, "My child, do not be afraid. Your son is connected to my warrior family. His spirit is not ordinary. His DNA carries the imprint of heavenly strength. What he survived could have destroyed anyone else. But he endured because the blood in him remembers who he truly is. For years, heaven watched you trying to understand your child. You didn't know why he had such a strong intuition, why he sensed things before they happened, why his emotions were so deep, why his reactions were so intense, why his heart was so sensitive, why his life seemed to move through phases of divine shaping and crushing. God says, it is because he is one of my marked souls. And now, the urgent truth, your son's DNA is from the family of spiritual kings, those who were born with a mission, those who carry a light that cannot be buried, those who rise again no matter how many times life tries to push them down. My child, do not wonder why he feels misunderstood. Do not wonder why he doesn't fit in. Do not wonder why he carries a seriousness in his spirit. Do not wonder why darkness tried to silence him. He is not meant to fit in. He is meant to rise. He is not meant to follow. He is meant to lead. He is not meant to be hidden. He is meant to shine, God says. Your son carries the mark of spiritual royalty. There is a reason strangers are drawn to him. There is a reason children love him. There is a reason animals trust him. There is a reason spiritual attacks try to reach him. There is a reason he has survived things that should have broken him. His soul remembers what the world does not know, that he is protected, that he is guided, that he is watched over, that he is destined for a purpose so powerful that heaven has assigned angels permanently to him. You may not know this, but your prayers changed his life more than you will ever understand. On nights when he was close to giving up, your whispered prayers lifted him. When he was walking into danger, your faith redirected him. When darkness tried to enter, your connection to God became his shield. Archangel Michael says, your love saved him more times than you know. But now comes the part that heaven wants you to truly understand. There is a transformation coming for your son. A shift. A breakthrough. An awakening. A spiritual unlocking. Something inside him is about to rise, something that has been sleeping for years. God says, the time for him to remember who he truly is has arrived. This urgent message was delivered to you because the next phase of your son's life requires your awareness, your understanding, your prayer, and your support. He is about to step into a divine path. He is about to experience a spiritual clarity that will change everything. He is about to make decisions guided by heaven. He is about to break patterns, chains, and cycles that were running in your family for generations. Your son will not repeat the mistakes of those before him. He will break them. He will heal them. He will rise above them. Because his DNA carries strength from the lineage of warriors, God says, your son is mine. I shaped him. I breathed life into him. I placed greatness inside him before he entered your womb. Every challenge he faced was preparation. Every tear he cried watered the seeds of his destiny. Every moment he felt alone was a divine setup for strength. Every pain molded him. Every rejection refined him. Every confusion shaped him, and now the truth opens like a door. Your son carries a divine inheritance that will soon begin to manifest physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Archangel Michael says, I have walked with him since birth. I shielded him when darkness came. I guided him even when he didn't know my presence. And I stand with him now as his wings begin to unfold. Here is the part God urgently wants you to know. Your son's destiny is connected to your destiny. As he rises, you rise. As he is blessed, you are blessed. As he is protected, you are protected. As he walks into his calling, the doors of your life will also open. You are not reading this message by accident. Heaven waited for this moment because your heart is ready to understand. You are ready to support him in a new way, not through fear, but through awareness. Not through worry, but through strength. Not through doubt, but through trust in God. God says, your son will shock you with what he becomes. You think you know him, but you have only seen a glimpse. What he carries inside him is bigger than anything you imagined. And the most powerful reassurance, nothing will go wrong with him. You are safe. He is safe. Your family is safe. God says, I will be with you. Rest assured. Your prayers are heard. Your tears are seen. Your love is honored. Your faith is rewarded. Keep trusting. Keep praying. Keep believing, because the truth has finally been revealed. Your son is not ordinary. He is from a spiritual family chosen by God Himself, and now that you know the truth, heaven will begin to unfold blessings, protection, guidance, and breakthroughs for him and for you. You are safe. He is safe. God is with you. If you believe me, type Amen. God, my child, come closer to this message, because the moment you open your heart, heaven begins shifting around you in ways you cannot yet see. You have been asking questions silently in your spirit, questions that even the wind has carried to the throne of heaven. Tonight, God is answering you in a way that will melt your heart, because the truth that is being revealed is bigger, softer, deeper, and more miraculous than anything you ever imagined. God says, my child, breathe slowly, because what I am going to reveal to you about your son is not meant to frighten you, not meant to shake you, not meant to confuse you, but to elevate you, strengthen you, and open your eyes to the destiny that has been resting on your family from the beginning of time. Heaven has watched over your son since the moment his soul was formed, and today, the veil is being lifted gently, piece by piece, because the truth is bursting with divine light. My child, hear me, your son's DNA is not ordinary. Your son's lineage is not regular. Your son's spiritual inheritance is not simple. You have wondered why he is different, why his presence feels heavier, why his heart feels deeper, why his spirit carries something ancient, something unexplainable, something that even you, his own blood, cannot describe in human language. You have seen moments when he speaks in ways beyond his age, moments when he senses things others cannot sense, moments when he experiences dreams that feel like messages, moments when he shows strength that doesn't belong to a child, and moments when he falls silent as if he is listening to something from beyond. My child, tonight heaven is whispering the truth clearly to you. Your son's DNA is from the family of the chosen ones, the carriers of divine light, the protectors of a spiritual inheritance that stretches back centuries. This is why his birth shook the spiritual world. This is why angels surrounded him even before you held him for the first time. This is why his life has been protected again and again, even in moments you are not aware of. My child, the moment he entered this world, heaven marked him as a bearer of a hidden lineage, a lineage full of miracles, wisdom, and divine responsibility. He carries blood that belongs to a sacred family, a family heaven uses to shift generations, to break old patterns, to heal wounds that existed long before you were born, and to lift your entire lineage forward into a destiny that was delayed for too long. My child, listen carefully. Your son does not even fully understand who he is yet. He does not realize that he is spiritually connected to the family of divine favor, the family of heavenly assignment, the family chosen by God to carry extraordinary purpose. Your son's DNA carries codes of resilience, intuition, spiritual clarity, divine intelligence, and a calling that will awaken fully when the right time arrives. This is why he has survived storms that were meant to break him. This is why people do not always understand him. This is why he has battled emotions deeper than his age. This is why he feels misunderstood, isolated at times, or out of place, even in rooms where everyone else seems comfortable. My child, he does not belong to normal environments because his spirit was never designed to blend in. His soul stands out because God has intentionally made him different. Your son is connected to a heavenly lineage that existed long before you took your first breath. It is a lineage that carries power, beauty, wisdom, and quiet authority, not authority that shouts, not authority that dominates, but authority that transforms silently from within. My child, heaven says your son comes from the family of spiritual leaders, soul healers, light carriers, and destiny shifters. This is why angels walk with him. This is why even when he seems disconnected, he is deeply connected to heaven. This is why when he is silent, there is activity happening in the spiritual realm around him. This is why when he sleeps, heaven speaks to him in dreams. This is why when he cries, angels come near him and touch his heart. This is why you feel something special around him. Something divine, something almost ancient and familiar. My child, God is revealing this now because the time has come for you to understand the true weight of what your son carries. You have wondered why life has not always been easy for him. You have wondered why he has had to grow emotionally faster than others. You have wondered why he feels things so deeply, why he carries compassion beyond his years, why he absorbs energy when he enters rooms, why his heart hurts when others are hurting. It is because his DNA contains spiritual sensitivity. He carries the emotional intelligence of a lineage that was born to protect, heal, and guide others. Your son has the soul of a warrior, not a warrior who fights with hands, but a warrior who fights with light, with love, with purity, with a presence that calms storms. He has the ability to sense spiritual darkness and walk away from it. He has the ability to attract angels without even knowing it. He has the ability to touch hearts in ways people cannot explain. He has the ability to pick up on emotions, energies, and thoughts that others miss completely. My child, he did not inherit this from the world around him. He did not learn it from anyone. It is his DNA, a spiritual imprint that belongs to the family of divine carriers. My child, you need to know that your son's destiny is protected. Even in moments where you feared for him, heaven was standing by him. God says, this message is being sent to you at the exact divine moment when your spirit is ready to see the truth. It is not a coincidence that you are reading this right now. Heaven has been watching, and what was hidden in darkness is about to be brought into the light. God says, it's an emergency. Pay attention. Your sister, the one you have trusted and loved deeply, is being exposed, not because God wants to shame her, but because He wants to protect you, heal you, and deliver you from the hidden pain that her actions have been causing behind your back. God says, this message is for your eyes and heart only. You must listen carefully, for what is unfolding now will make sense of everything you have been feeling lately, the restlessness, the strange energy, the dreams, the sudden distance, the confusion, the tears you cried without knowing why. For months, heaven has been trying to warn you gently. The signs were there, the sudden unease when you heard her name, the random moments when you felt that something wasn't right, the strange conversations that left you with doubts you couldn't explain. God says, you were not imagining it. You were sensing the truth through the Spirit. The Spirit within you has been whispering warnings, but your love for your sister made you look the other way. You didn't want to believe that someone so close to you could hold such hidden intentions.